Hello everyone. Do you want to build application like ChatGPT by using the Java and the Spring Boot? And also you are looking to how to integrate the different kind of GenAI tools in your backend system or in your Spring Boot. So today most of the company are already integrated the GenAI tools to utilizing the power of the AI, and they are automate their business process. So if you are a fresher or experienced, you should know how to integrate them. Okay. So in this video, I will show you how to integrate OpenAI, Gemini, and the DeepSeek with the Spring Boot. So first of all, we will understand what is GenAI or the Generative AI. So Generative AI is the branch of the artificial intelligence, and that has the capabilities to generate the text, images, videos, code, music, and even more things. So each generative AI is using their AI model, and that has its own learning patterns from the used data sets. So we will create the REST API, and that REST API will accept the user input or the prompt from the user, and then processed by the OpenAI, Gemini, and the DeepSeek tool. So we will use the Spring Boot, and we will use the WebClient. So why we are using WebClient instead of the the REST template? So because of the WebClient has the capabilities to process the streaming data. Okay, so that's why we are using. So these three tools we will use in this video. Okay, and everything we will create the step by step. So first step, we will create the Spring Boot project from the starter.stream.io website, and then we will add two dependencies. So first we will add the starter web for the REST API and the Spring Web Flux module for the web client. And after that, we will create the service class, and this service class will call the GenAI endpoints with the help of the web client. And we will add this service dependency, or we will inject this service into our controller. And in this controller, we will create the post endpoints, and with the name of like that. So let's first create the Spring Boot project. So we will go to the Spring Initializr website, and here we can choose any build tool. So I'm using the Gradle, and you can choose the Maven. And I want to use the latest version of the Spring Boot, and I want to use the package name, or the group name is like the GenAI. You can use any name. This is my package name or the group name, and same I will use for the package name. And I'm using the Java 21 LTS version. So if you want to know about what is LTS version, you can check out my video. Okay, so now we can add the two dependencies. So first we will add the web for RESTful API, and second for the web flux for the web client, right? So this is the web flux, and generate the project. So we will get the zip file and extract the zip file and add into the any ID. So I'm using the IntelliJ IDEA. You can also use that. So this kind of a structure we will get. Okay. So now we need the APIs keys from the all Gen AI tool. So these are the platform we are using. So we are using OpenAI, we are using Google Gemini, and we are using the DeepSeek. So first we will go to the OpenAI. So we can type here OpenAI, and this is, and here you can see the API option, and you can generate the new key. So I already generated some keys. You can also do that. So you can type the name, so test GenAI tool, and then so the OpenAI providing different kind of the endpoints. So I want to use this one only. So I want to use this completion endpoints. Then create, and copy this and paste into the application.property file. So I already already created my API key. Okay, and same way we can use the DeepSeek. So platform.deepseek and API key. So here I already created two API key. You can also create them the same way. So I already pasted this API key in my YAML file or property file. And last one, we will create the API key from the Gemini. Okay, so we can type here AI Studio. Okay, and then we also create this API from here. Like we can select the project, and then we can create the API key. So I already created these API key, and you can also do the same thing. So you can see in my application.property file. So this is all API key I'm using: Gemini, DeepSeek, and the OpenAI. And I already created the service class and the controller. So I don't want to make this video very lengthy. So that's why I already created. So these are the three service classes which is interact with the GenAI tools. So this service class will interact with the DeepSeek AI, and this is for Gemini, and this is for the OpenAI. So the implementation is most of the same. You can see here. I'm creating the web client, and I'm initializing through the API key and the URL. Okay, so this is the API key and the URL I'm accessing from the property file, right? And then this is the main method that will process this prompt. So here I'm preparing the request object and passing this prompt. And then I'm using the web client post method and passing this request body, and this is the generated response we are handling here, and if any exception occurred we are handling here, right? So same way you can see for the OpenAI, the same way like we are initializing the web client, reading API key URL, initializing the web client, and then we are preparing the request body with the prompt. And same way we are handling the response. So I'm also, so like extra thing I'm doing here, I'm like using the retry policies. If suppose website is down, we can retry like max retry 3, and also handling the response. So I'm using the method reference, and this is the method which actual handle the response. And this is the our error handle method. If any exception occurred, this method will handle. And the last one, Gemini. So same for Gemini, like reading the API key, URL, and initializing the web client, and like initializing the request object, calling post method, and passing the endpoints and with the parent key, and handling response, handling any exception occurred here, right? So all three classes are connecting with the GenAI, and these classes I injecting into this controller. So you can see here, so all the three classes I injected here, and this is for the ChatGPT. So this here the response will get from the ChatGPT. Here we will get from the DeepSeek, and here we will get from the Gemini. Okay, so now I can start my application, and you can see the response. So my application is starting. It takes few seconds to start. So now if application is started, and I want to clear the logs, and this is the Postman. I created 3 post method, one for API key, one for OpenAI, Gemini, and the DeepSeek. So I want to perform the Gemini request. So if you click this, So this is the our endpoints, right? And this is the prompt. So I want to understand the Java 8 new feature in a short way. So when I click this endpoint, so you will get the response. Okay. So it will generate a response. So here you can see the response is generated. Right here we can see the new feature is introduced in Java 8, right? And the same way you can try with the OpenAI in the DeepSeek. Okay. So now you can see here I integrated 3 platform in a very simple way. So you can also do that. So this type application you can create for the like chatbot or your email support or your content generation. So now the time to write the AI wave, you can build a smarter, faster app, and it is easy than we think, right? So like, share and subscribe if you found this helpful, and comment me what you will build with GenAI with Spring Boot. Then now we will meet in the next video. Thank you.